Welcome back to DBL. Imagine going to work and your co-workers are Keith Richards, Mick Jagger, Ringo and Paul. That's literally the life of a rock and roll photographer, Rob Shanahan. You've seen his work. Now, here's stories from the man behind the camera. That's in part 1 of our series, Rock and Roll Legends.
I'm so excited for this interview. Joining us is legendary music photographer Rob Shanahan. Welcome, Rob, to Daily Blast Live.
Wow, thank you. Good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. You are living the life so many music fans dream about, my husband included. Is there one client, like, it's always strange to me when I do interviews, sometimes someone will just take your breath away or leave you a little more starstruck than others. Was there someone that you were sort of starstruck by?
So many times. I know when I was shooting Paul and Ringo together, you know, looking through my viewfinder and in the rhythm section of the Beatles, I mean, those moments just take your breath away. My first time shooting Aerosmith, Steven Tyler, just, you know, everything you would hope he would be, he is. He's that guy you see on stage, on TV, and it just took my breath away. Also, you know, anything with the Rolling Stones, just, you know, such iconic guys. And I became really good friends with Charlie, the drummer, and, you know, whenever I get to go out with the Rolling Stones, I mean, just pinch myself thinking about it.
Talk to me about those certain images. I want to talk about the Van Halen poster. Tell me about that.
That was 2005. I got the call from band management. Van Halen called, hey, we need you to come up to Boise, Idaho to shoot the band. And, you know, those phone calls, every time I get a call like that, it's like, what? Really? Van Halen?
Pinch me.
That was one of my favorite bands in high school. I was that kid driving around with Van Halen blaring out of my car stereo. So to get those calls is just amazing. And, you know, I went up there and Alex, the drummer, Alex Van Halen, always a big hero of mine, and to meet him. And, you know, at sound check, we just connected on such a level. And, you know, at the end of sound check, he told me, he said, look, I talked to the band and we want you to go on stage anywhere you want during the show. And I just freaked out. Wow, on stage with Van Halen. So that moment of Eddie Van Halen on stage, he was saluting Brother Alex, doing a drum solo. And it's seriously, it's a 2-second moment of time. He dropped to a knee, saluted, got back up. I fired 2 frames, and I knew if one of those was, you know, super sharp and focused, it was going to be memorable, and it's, you know, holds up.
It's
Since
iconic.
2005, it's still one of my favorite photos.
It's iconic. I love the movement in it. I also want to bring up the most recognizable photos, or one of them. You have the Paul McCartney kissing Ringo Starr on the cheek. I just wanted to hear, I love this. I love this. It's so playful of Paul and so cool of Ringo. What's the story behind this photo?
Well, they walked onto my set, and as you said before, you know, being prepared, opportunity. I was so prepared. I had my lighting all set, and first frame, you know, Paul leaned in to give Ringo a kiss, thinking I wasn't going to be ready, and I just fired it off, and that was frame 1 of the shoot. It was just being ready to go.
Wow, it just says a lot about their personality in one image. I think it's a really great shot. Rob, I could listen to your stories all day. We're running out of time. Luckily, though, viewers at home can see more of your amazing work. I will be heading to robshanahan.com. Also, check out his book, Volume 1, Through the Lens of a Music Photographer. This is a good coffee table or a book to read when you are feeling the groove. How dumb do I sound? Feeling the groove.
No, that sounded pretty cool. And don't forget, we're working on Volume 2. Stay tuned. Lots of great surprises. I can't wait.
Oh, I cannot wait. Thank you so much, Rob. It's been a pleasure. Rock out.
Thank you, Tori.
Thank you. Don't put the guy liner and leather pants away just yet. We're not done rocking and rolling with Rob. Tomorrow, Rob Shanahan is back with more backstage stories about some of music's most iconic rock and roll figures. Plus, what it's like being Ringo Starr's personal photographer. You don't want to miss it.